going on?
Perfect, bro. That didn't make sense. I'm tired. You said what's going on. I said perfect. Didn't make sense, but I'm good, bro. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, let's get right into the coaching session. So you tell me you're like Diamond 1. So everyone watching, this is a nice little rank to kind of go through and coach. So what we're going to do to start this one off is we're going to get the 74U out, the Jackal. Can you kill me, please? I don't have my class out, the wrong class. Yep. And then what we'll do is we're just going to have some normal gunfights. And based on what I see, we'll set up some specific drills. So if you want to get the Jackal out as well, we'll start off with that. Yeah. And then we can move on to the AR and go from there. So, yeah, we're just going to have some normal gunfights. I'll kill you just to give you your class. Yeah. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So whenever you spawn up, we'll start. Okay, perfect. Let's start. Yep. So no equipment, just straight gunfights. And we're just going to see what we're working with. So I'm on 100 ping. The reason I mention this isn't as an excuse. It's the fact that in 50-50s, right, you should have the advantage, basically, because of the ping. So the way I'm looking at it is, okay, I need to gain the advantage in other aspects, right? Or either the position or camera or something. I need to try my best to gain the advantage. So whenever you're ready, we can start.
Yep.
So that's a perfect example of step 1, just me being patient. And, oh, I like your gold Jackal. I'm definitely going to take that from you. So in that scenario is a perfect example of just the way you're approaching the gunfight. The very first gunfight we've had, if you come towards me for a second, we'll stop. It's just kind of the way you're approaching it is something I think straight away we can look at and say, okay, I don't think this is the best way of approaching it. So for me, this is a standard. The way I look at this, and I've coached a lot of people now, this is kind of what I've got from this is like in your head you're thinking, right, what is a good mechanic to use? The slide cancel is a good way to break the camera. So if I slide cancel out, I should be able to break his camera. And it's kind of like the concept that I think most people come up with. So from your how does it look for you? Like, why did you make that that choice?
Again, just kind of like you said, camera in and trying to based on you being able to see me on the map, see where I'm coming from, just trying to kind of get a movement advantage and catch you off guard, I guess, in a sense.
Okay, so yeah, it makes sense in theory of like getting the advantage, but for me, I don't think you gain the advantage by going there simply because of my positioning. Okay, so we're gonna flip it for a second. I want you to stand here. Now in that gunfight, Corey, I don't know if did you get a shot? I don't think you got a shot off, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the reason why it's important is because if you die to not getting a shot off, that tells me that there's something went wrong there. Because if I shot you 3 times, right? And then you kill me, it's like, okay, I missed 1 shot. It's not the end of the world. But if I get 0 shots off, that tells me that maybe I made the wrong play there. So we're going to go through. I'm going to show you what you did and why maybe it doesn't work. So I want you to try and kill me with the same mechanic. Okay, ready?
Yep.
So at least there I got a few shots off, right? So you can see the difference in terms of like when I did, I got a few shots off. So the few things I noticed. So from your end, how was that to play against?
It wasn't too, I guess, difficult to play against.
So there's one thing I think you could have done better, and because I agree with what you're saying, it shouldn't be too difficult to play against. However, I almost killed you there. Like, you were 1 shot, right?
Yeah.
So there's a chance where I kill you there. One thing I think you could do better, and again, I didn't have to tell you this because it's like, for me, it should be an automatic feature. But when you're on a cover, when you're on a piece of cover anywhere, you should always be strafing. Why? There's 2 reasons to strafe. 1, you maximize your aim assist. 2, you make it harder for them to shoot you. Just to show everyone at home, could you stand like here for me? Okay, all I want you to do is I want you to like aim in and not do anything. And I want to see how strong aim assist is for you. Okay, so out of 10, how strong was it right now without doing anything?
There's none.
None? Okay, now all I want you to do is strafe left and right slightly.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'll show everyone at home from my screen.
Yep, very strong.
What about now? How strong would you say it is?
Oh, much stronger.
Much stronger? Okay, cool. So just show everyone at home. Could you do the same thing? Just switch with me and I'll show everyone how it looks. So this is with no strafing, just standing still with nothing. So you can see how my aim isn't moving. So you can just run across my screen like normal. So I'm not doing anything. So if I was to shoot right now, you can see there's no aim assist helping me. Now all I'm going to do is strafe left and right. That's it, straight. And I'm not moving my right stick at all. You see how my whole right stick is dragging? This is rotational aim assist, okay? So all you need to do is strafe to activate it. So when you're on a head glitch like this, okay? If I'm not strafing, the reason why it's harder for you, the reason why I was able to get shots off is because by the time you reacted to me, your right stick, you had to use it. It takes a second longer. But if I'm strafing and I want you to try slide cancel out and kill me when you're ready. I don't think you're ready there, but I know it's fine.
Yeah, fuck that up.
But that's okay. But regardless of the point is there, right? When I'm strafing, it makes it a lot easier for me because I'm on a head glitch. So right there, even if you're down there, like, could you stand at the back of that wall for a second?
Yep.
Like, imagine just coming around that corner. Go a bit more back. Just touch that back plant at the back of the wall. Yeah, perfect. If I'm having a long range gunfight, if I was standing here and trying to shoot with my right stick, right, it can work because you're not moving. But if you're chasing me, if you're coming after me and I'm strafing, it's a lot easier for me to like tap fire and hit those long range shots. So whenever you're on any head glitch, you need to be strafing. It makes it so much easier for you to, one, activate the aim assist, and two, just it makes your shot so much more efficient, and you're going to win a lot more gunfights like that, and you're going to be a harder target to hit. Okay, so that's the first thing. So do you normally strafe? Is it something you kind of don't think about? What do you think from your perspective?
Yeah, I definitely try to think about it, but I think in heat of the moment, you know, I catch myself. It's not quite muscle memory.
That's a great answer. That's a great answer, because I think that's something I say to everyone. Like, when I say, oh, strafe, they're like, yeah, no, I know to strafe, but it's like, okay, but you didn't do it, right? It's just like knowing something and doing it is two different things. And I think that's a big thing. It's like, you can watch Shotzi and see what he does, but you being able to execute it, I think that's where the, you know, the difference is. So it's like, this game doesn't have anything really complicated. I think a lot of this game is quite simple. It's about execution. So I know we're going through, I'm spending so much time on one gunfight, but for me, it's not just a one gunfight. It's the way you're approaching the game and how we can use it for other gunfights. Okay. So first thing is, remember, in this scenario, how can we play a bit differently? I'll show you in a second. But the second thing is, when you're on a head glitch, just make sure you strafe. Make sure it's harder for you to hit me. Sorry, harder for me to hit you. Because when you're not strafing, let me show you the problem. I want you to try and kill me without strafing on that head glitch. When are you ready, try and kill me, okay?
Yep.
You see how easy that was for me? You didn't even get a shot off. And again, you had the advantage. And the exact same thing I want you to do again. This time I want you to strafe. And I'm going to show you the difference. So all you did there was not strafe. I gave you everything else. You were allowed to use your right stick. So what was the issue there? Why was it so hard for you to hit me, do you think?
Just trying to... obviously not having any aim assist, just trying to...
I'd say the hardest thing is to react to my movement, because I'm going right or left. It's quite hard for you, quite stiff, right, without strafing. But most people, when they're in a gunfight, this is what they do. They strafe until they start shooting and they forget to strafe. It's because it's like doing two things at once can be a little bit weird. But once you get used to it, it becomes second nature. This time out, you're allowed to strafe and wait to try and kill me.
Yep.
So even for me, just there, like, your head was a little bit harder to hit. When I was going left before, it was a lot easier for me to hit, right? I don't think I played that excellent, but it was just a little bit harder for me to hit because you were moving. So even right there, if I did that play, which I think was a wrong play, by the way, me committing left and left, right? Before, when you weren't moving, I could beam you because you weren't moving. But because now you were moving, when I strafe left, it's harder for me to hit you. So you always want to make sure you're strafing on the head glitch. Now, I'm going to show you what I would do in this scenario. Say we're 1v1 and I know you're there. I want you to try and kill me when you're ready.
Yep, ready.
Okay, so what you did earlier was you strafed out. You kind of slide cancel to the side like that. You kind of slide. So I'm not going to do that. So let's go. So I made you weak. Go the other side, made you weak again. I'm going to go through. All I'm going to do is try to constantly make you weak until I get the advantage. So you're kind of snaking that, so I know that. Now you're weak again. I'm going to chow you. So you see the difference there in the gunfight? Again, I could have played a lot better, but I was taking my time there seeing what I could do. I know in the game, in the heat of the moment, 4v4 is a bit different, but I'm just trying to isolate the gunfight and show you what to do in 1v1s. So if you come back towards me, I'll kind of show you what I did there and why I made those decisions. So the first thing is because I want to make this a short as well, for people that didn't see it. Earlier on, could you remind everyone what you did just from that head glitch? So I don't want to shoot me, but just remind them what you did. So when I was challenging you, perfect. That's exactly what you did. You slid out to the open and you tried to take me off a head glitch, right? The problem you have there is I have the advantage positionally. Yes, you're able to camera me, but once you're there, I have the positional advantage. So if you go back to that other head glitch for me, please. And this is what I did now. So my first thing was make sure my centering is level. So there's two ways I could come from. So right now, do you think I'm coming from the left or the right?
Probably the left.
Probably left, right? But the point is,
right.
you don't really know though, right? So you're kind of guessing. So what I'm trying to do is this. I'm trying to shoulder out. As soon as I shoulder out, if I see your head, I'm going to shoot you and back away. Now, what most people do is they stay out and they commit to the gunfight. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to hit you once or twice. I'm trying to do this and jump away. You see how I missed? That's fine. I have another chance. I'm going through. I miss. I have another chance. Miss. Now that you're weak. Now that you're weak, I know that you're on about 60% health. So now I can do what you did earlier. Do you remember what you did earlier with the strafe out? Just don't do that first because you're 100% health each. But if you get them weak, if I get you weak, now I can strafe out because now you're 60%. And that's the key difference. Just doing that step one to gain the advantage, okay? So that's one thing I want you to work on is instead of just slide cancelling out and trying to chow someone, it's saying, right, what can I do? Okay, you know what? I backed away. Okay, now that he's weak, I can now slide chow you, and then I can, push you. Just making sure you're gaining the advantage before the gunfight is probably the most important thing to do, especially in 1v1s. Make sense?
Yeah. 100%.
Perfect. We spent a lot of time here. We can move on to another area. But can you see how, like, I didn't know where we were going to go. I just let the gunfight take place. And from that, we spent 10 minutes just talking about so many random stuff. Maybe that's just me talking a lot, but there's so many things to talk about from each gunfight and just how to approach it. But now we've gone through the general concepts. We can have some more normal gunfights. So whenever you're ready, let's go.
Yep.
So right now, I know you're coming from underneath. I'm going to go through. Let's see your minimap awareness. Okay, so right then, minimap awareness for me could be a lot better in terms of sensing the danger. So as you go into the stairs, I feel like you could have just done a better job of maybe using the cover there. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you kind of let me through there.
Hoping, I was hoping from a timing standpoint, I'd be able to get past the stairs in time before, but obviously not.
Fair enough. Okay, let's go again. Let's go through. So back away. So immediately, one thing I try to like prioritize is playing my life and only challenging when I'm gaining the advantage. So I get you weak again. Now you're one shot. I know I can chow you. So now I know you're up top again because of the map. I know the map and the zip line. I know you took that. So I'm going to hold the angle now. So I don't really want to just chow you in there. I want to try getting the advantage. So right, there's a perfect example. I found the opening. So why didn't I chow you earlier? Because you were pre-aiming me from that room. As soon as I saw you move, I knew I could find that opening. So I was able to slide in and shoot you while I was sliding in. And just little things like that. Just making sure you find your timings right and challenging at the right moment, okay? So in that scenario, I think you could have done a few things a little bit differently. If we go back to this area, could you come back towards me, please?
Yep.
So one thing is when you're here, so just stand in the front area here. Like imagine we're switching right now. If I'm standing on this head glitch, right now is probably not a good time for you to chow me because I'm re-aiming you. But if I was to go to the right, let's say for whatever reason, you can jump and like make sure you as you go this way. So as I'm going right, I'm still centered towards you. I think that's something you could have done a bit better there. Yeah. It feels like when I went round, it feels like you kind of went around the corner and didn't center exactly. There's no need to turn away here. So what you can do instead of turning away, like you said, instead of running away there, it's saying, right, I'm going to reposition. First thing I can do is there's a little cross there. There's a little room here, right? So could you stand like here for me a little bit closer? Perfect, perfect. So right now, if I was to go right, if I was to run, I want you to shoot me, not kill me, just shoot me. If I was to run past, let's stop for a second. Right now, if you were to slide out and try and chow me, you have the advantage because I'm weak and you're going to camera me. So that's the biggest issue with what you did there. If you back away, perfect. So you see the problem is what you did is you ran away. I knew you would like not looking and then I was able to camera you. By the time you get your centering back, you're going to kill me. But what you could have done is this. You could have slid like this. You see how I slid past the door into the same area and I was able to kill you because I'm facing you still. I didn't even expect to kill you there, but that's how fast the TTK is. You can actually get some shots off. Even if I don't kill you there, I can reposition while sliding and get into that power spot while still centering towards you, okay? So whenever you're in a scenario like this where there's like a doorway or anything like that and you want to get past, don't run past like this because the other player's going to shoot you. So make sure you use that and say, you know what, I'm going to slide past and get into cover. So you see now I'm in the new position and I have the health advantage. So if you want to get ahead, that's how you approach it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So just like those small decisions, okay? I want you to stand back here for me. This is your area. This is your room. I want you to guard it as if we're on P2 on Skyline, okay? I'm going to go through and I'm going to try and break the hill, okay? So whenever you're ready, would you like the doors open or shut? I think it's better open for you, or do you want it shut?
Probably open. Yeah,
open? Okay.
Open's fine.
Perfect. When you're ready, we're going to have 3 attempts, okay? Ready? Let's go.
Yep. Yep.
So that's my first attempt. What did I do there? I shut the doors. Why? To give you an element of surprise where you didn't know where I was going to push you from, or what the time is, right? So I actually caught you off guard there. I watched the kill come and I caught you off guard a little bit by shutting the doors and then pushing through. So how did that, or was that, did I catch you off guard or not really?
Yeah, I mean, definitely a little bit.
So I was like, if I could shut
it, but still, yeah.
But it's one of those things. If I shut the door and then camera in, you don't know when I'm going to push you, right? So it's just adding that extra layer. Now, it still wasn't the best play. I did expect that. I just wanted to see, what would happen if I did it. And this is what I mean by trying things, right? So now I know that it's still not the best play, even though I caught you off guard. So when you're ready, we'll go again.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, I don't see where you're coming from. And back away. Okay, it looks like you're chasing me. So let's see if I can get a camera off. Back away, just like I said, try to get that hit marker. Try to go for a different angle here. And all I'm trying to do is get a shot off. All I'm trying to do is get a shot off here. I see you've kind of run away here. And right there, just lack of, I would say, positional awareness from you. You kind of went to the front door and then you kind of sprinted out there. So again, just being a bit more cautious in that scenario. You played that okay. You held your ground well and then you kind of got a little bit... I don't really know what happened there. What do you think happened there for you?
Yeah, I think I was just trying to create some space because
Yeah.
obviously I knew you were down by the piano, so just trying to create some distance
Yeah.
if you were to jump up on there. Standing straight up, probably not the best move. I mean, maybe if I crouch here, might have
Yeah.
a little bit better of a position, but ultimately just trying to create some distance between us.
So for me, I think I would probably do the opposite, and I would kind of like think, okay, if you're trying to jump up that ledge, I'm going to stand here and I'm going to kind of let you jump off, because like right now, if I jump up, by the time I jump up, like you're going to kill me. You see, like try and kill me. We're gonna have a gunfight. Try and kill me as I jump up.
Yep.
Okay, that didn't go the way I thought. I thought you should be able to kill me there. So in my head, right, the player on this head glitch should be able to kill me. So the first thing you didn't do there again, that's our step one, was strafing. Remember we went through the very first thing?
Yep.
You stood still, so it was actually very easy for me to kill you. Let's try it again. When you're ready, I'm going to jump up and I want you to try and kill me, okay?
Yep, ready.
See the difference there? A lot more faster from you, a little bit more snappy from you, okay? So I'm going to watch the kill cam and see what happened there. Okay, so that wasn't bad. Now, when you're crouching, the only thing I would say, the little bit difficult thing is to hit your shots like that while crouching. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult. So you probably noticed that when you're crouching there, it's a little bit difficult. So, but again, for me, it's just about, you know, if I was going to jump up here, that's actually not the easiest gunfight, because by the time I react and shoot you, you're already there. Like, you should be able to kill me. And if you're strafing on this head glitch, you should have the advantage every time. So what I would do is this. Are you playing with a scuff or anything right now?
Yeah.
Perfect. So this is what I would do in this scenario. Could you jump up the piano for me and like other side? First thing I would do is strafe here. As soon as you jump up to try and chow me, I would, as you jump up, as soon as I see you, then I would jump. Because what you want to do, something I learned from Abizi, is just jumping in the gunfight is so beneficial. Instead of like just jumping around pointlessly, you kind of want to wait. And as soon as you see them, then you go for the jump shot. And you'll find it so difficult, because by the time they come up and try and shoot you, you're jumping away. It's so hard to play against. Okay? So I want you to try that. I'm going to come up the area, because the first reason, the reason I killed you the first time was this. I jumped up and you weren't moving. So I was able to kill you. It was kind of easy. I actually had to stop shooting because you were standing still. But if you're strafing and then you jump, it's very hard for me to hit all my shots. So when you're ready, we're going to do that, okay? 3, 2, 1, try and kill me. That was night and day difference. It wasn't even the same gunfight as earlier. You were strafing. As soon as you saw me, you jumped shot. It was so... I couldn't even react to that. I literally couldn't react to that, okay? So how did that feel for you in comparison?
Yeah, I mean, definitely felt...
Let's switch it, by the way, as you're talking. I'll go to the piano for me as you're talking, and let's try the same gunfight. So I'm going to show you the difference, okay? I'm going to stand still like you did earlier. I want you to jump up and try and kill me. Just what you did earlier. Okay, you got some good shots off. You see I'm basically weak here, but I think you could have killed me there. Let's go for it again. Same situation. This time I'm going to do what you just did. So you saw how I looked there, right? I was standing still. It was kind of easy. How was it to kill me? Do you think you could have got a chance there?
Yeah, I think I could have got a chance.
Yeah, you could just tell. You could tell when you jump up. If your centering was good there, you could probably get that gunfight off. Now, same thing. I'm going to try what I just showed you with the strafing and the jump. Whenever you're ready.
Yep.
It's like, it's actually not even the same gunfight. Like, as soon as you get up, I'm strafing, and then I do the jump shot. It's like, you can't even react to me, okay? So just make sure in those scenarios, like, just make it habit. Strafe behind cover, you see them, then you jump shot. Or if you want, you can strafe and then drop shot. Just make sure you add movement, okay? Step 1, always strafe in the gunfights. Once you see them, you can then decide, oh, I want to jump shot, I want to drop shot, whatever you want to do. But always strafe in the gunfights to set you up for that success, okay?
Yep.
Perfect. Let's keep going. Do you want to get your AR out now? I know you're more of an AR player, so we can kind of get that out. Would you like to do that?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, let's get your aims out. Oh, didn't kill myself. That normally was good when I time it right and kill both people. I feel good with that. But okay, when you're ready, let's go. Normal gunfights, and we're going to see how you approach as an AR. Your main advantage should be your positioning, your ability to kind of manipulate the map and head glitches. Let's see if you can do that. Okay, perfect. So you're in a really good head glitch. See how I break this, what I can do in this scenario. So I'm going to go around. First thing I'm doing is slide into cover. Pre in the head glitch. So first thing I did is I didn't want to overcommit, right? I saw you in a really good spot there. So let me get into a good spot myself. You're quite weak. Now I'm going to reach out you. Okay, talk me through that. That's just how we went through with the sub. That's what is that? Controlling the gunfight. You see the difference how I did that? I made you weak, and then I went into cover. From that area, once I'm in cover, let me show you why it's so important, okay? Because I go through this concept a lot, but I really want to explain why I think it's important. If you stand back here, just where you are for me, please.
Yep.
If I was to slide out right now, I would hit you first, okay? Yeah. Because I'm cameraing you, right? If I hit my shots, I would hit you first. The problem I have is if you add movement or I miss a few shots like I did earlier, let's say I slide out and I miss a few shots, you can kill me quite probably quite easily. So what I like to do is this. I like to shoulder, like get some shots off and back away. Now, you're at about 50% health. If I slide out now, I only have to hit you twice, okay? Because you're so weak. So even if I miss a few shots after, I'm more than likely going to kill you. So I always have to split the gunfight up. Unless someone's in the open and they're not looking at me, I will commit to it. But right now, if I was to fight you right now, I would do this. Go through the other way, and then camera you again, and then camera you again. But I like to split the gunfight up and make it difficult. Not only am I able to guarantee the kill, I'm able to get the kill without taking a lot of damage. The reason why that's important is because if your teammate's behind you now, I still have my maximum health, you see? That's why it's so difficult. So when you're ready, I want you to try and kill me from there. My job isn't to kill you. If I kill you like this, you can still shoot me. I want to kill you without taking any damage, okay? So that I'm ready for your teammate. So try and kill me. So you see the difference there? If I stood there, you probably would have got 1 or 2 shots off, and then your teammate gets a trade. So if you guys are struggling with trades or anything like that, that's a really effective way of playing, in my opinion, is shouldering one way, getting some shots off, getting into cover, and then either re-challing through the same area or through a different way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to try the same thing to me, see how it looks from the other screen. So let's just say I'm standing here. I want you to chow me how you normally would. Whenever you're ready, try and chow me. So straight away, you see this timing difference and just how the speed of it. I feel like when I was challenging you, you weren't really ready for it. I think you could have been ready because radar was on, but you see right there, you just walk around that corner. I'm pre-aiming you. It's an easy kill. So you want to make sure, again, one, you're more snappy. You're kind of, slide catching around the corner and then shooting, then jumping away. And 2, you're just, a bit faster. So right there, how did you shoulder that?
Honestly, kind of got clunky with my controller. I tried to do what the slide cancel.
Where were you trying to slide cancel? Out here?
Yeah, I was just gonna come here and then honestly try and get back behind this cover.
Let's try again. Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time whenever you're ready.
Yep.
So just like we went through earlier, this is perfect. You see how you fully committed out? That's exactly what I said not to do, in my opinion, because you see what happens if you miss a few shots, you die. Now, even if you killed me there, I would have got you weak, and my teammate would have hypothetically traded you, right?
Yeah.
So that's the key difference. Whenever I'm telling people why I do this, it's not just for the kill, because you should have killed me there. It's the fact that when I kill you, I'm still at full health. So that if your teammate trades me now, they're not able to get the kill so easily. Because in this scenario, if you kill me like you did, and my teammate comes through this left door, he's probably going to kill you because you're one shot, right? But if I played against you, and I did what I did, I'm at full health, you're at full health, it's a lot harder. So always make sure you try your best to play your life so that the trades aren't as easy. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
And the perfect thing is we saw it actually play out in real life. One thing is you actually weren't able to kill me there, but even if you were able to kill me, you saw how weak I got you. So you just don't want to overcommit like that, okay? You have that cover. So I'm going to show you that again. I want you to try that again. Your thought process here is like, let me slide cancel and get the kill. But I want you to change that a little bit to this. I want you to say, let me slide cancel and get a shot off and then get into cover. Because once you're in that cover, you can then re-chow me if you want. And people think like, there's so many like think, oh, what if he runs away? It's like, realistically, if you re-chow me, I'm not going to be able to turn around and get out of there, first of all. And if I slide into here, you're going to see me. It's like, no one in that scenario even thinks about running away because there's no time. It's such a fast decision. All you're trying to do is slide, cancel, shoulder me, get back into cover. Once I'm weak, I might panic and run away. And then it's an even easier kill for you. Or I might stay in the gunfight and you go the other way. So when you're ready, try it again.
Yep.
Better. It was better at the end there, but again, you were quite weak, right? So remember, you have the benefit there of taking your time, healing up, and just making sure you're not getting shot as easily. So one thing I want to definitely work on with you is the way you're shouldering. So for me personally, the way you're shouldering is very predictable because you're taking quite a while. The second thing is it's like you're kind of shouldering the edge, and it's just I'm able to shoot you every time. So one thing I personally like to do is I like to stand in the middle. Why? Could you go back to that area that I was just at? Like right now, you can't tell where I'm going to challenge from because I'm in the middle. Like I could go right or I could just quickly go left and shoot you and jump away. You see? Because I'm in the middle. I leave both options open. So that's one thing I like to do. The second thing is be quick, get a shot and jump away. Don't be afraid to miss your shot because your main purpose of this when I'm shouldering is to get the health advantage. That's perfect for me. I've hit you once. I go the other way, hit you again, right? That's perfect. If I go through and I miss and I jump away, that's still okay for me because I've still got the health. So always make sure your health is a priority and then go for the extra shots. So we're going to try again. I'm going to try and kill you with a pistol, okay? Now, one thing you can do is add movement. Because you're standing still prone, it's very easy for me to move around the corner. So one thing I was doing that I didn't say it to you, but just again, natural, what do you think I was doing differently to you that made it a little bit harder to hit?
Just kind of repositioning where you were at.
Do you see? I was kind of snaking like this. I was kind of moving like prone and snaking. That way, when you're shouldering, you have to adjust to my shot. And remember, that's adding an extra second. And I think that's why maybe you were missing your first few shots and you were taking a bit longer, because I was just looking like a weirdo with my movement. Okay, so let's try again. Okay, so you're getting better in terms of like, right there, your movement was a lot better in terms of the position there. But one thing is, again, just being a little bit more proactive with the gunfight. If you know I'm coming from an area, just make sure you're ready for me. Get some shots off. Just make it harder for me to kill you. Let's switch it and let's see from the other side. Try and kill me from the other way. So when you're ready, try and shoulder, try and go for the kill, whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Okay, so we're back to the bad habits of overcommitting. So you see the difference here immediately, okay? First attempt, what do? You overcommit, you over shoulder out, and I'm able to kill you because you show me your whole body. Let's try it one more time.
Yep.
A little bit better in terms of not overcommitting. It's just not really showing a threat right now. Okay, it's not really showing a threat. I'm like, you know what? I'll make you weak. I'm actually gonna push you now. I messed up my slide there at the end. That's actually bad for me. But I should have killed you to punish you there, but I messed up there. The whole point there was, again, you weren't really challenging me and really like, I didn't feel like you were really a threat in that scenario, even though I was the one out in the open and you had the head glitch and you kind of had the area, okay? So you just want to be a little more effective with your slide cancels there. Make sure when you're sliding left and right, you're doing this. You're like, okay, arms out in the open, I need to slide cancel, shoot, and jump away. I felt like you were kind of trying to like line up your shot. Is that what you're kind of doing? You were kind of like lining up your shot, just taking a bit too long.
Yeah,
what were you gonna say?
think predominantly, like, I think when it comes to my movement is just obviously something that I need to improve on, and it's just trying to get down like the slide can't, like the distance, like I'm not, I don't have a good gauge on like, you know, quite how far it's gonna bring me out. Even when I do, like, I hit the side cancel, but like it doesn't quite stop where I guess I anticipated it stops. Yeah, so it's still just trying to figure that out, really.
No, for sure, for sure. One thing you can do in this game, again, with sliding sideways, if you stand still here, you can slide sideways, shoot, and then jump left. For me, that's a really strong mechanic because you're able to camera me. I want you to try that. I want you to slide right, shoot, and jump left. Just shoot, and if you miss, it doesn't matter. Just shoot as soon as you... That's perfect. What you just did there was what I want you to do. Try that again. That's better than every single shoulder you've done already, and that was your first attempt. The difference you're doing now is you're not thinking about your shot. Before you were doing this, you were trying to line up a perfect shot. Just trust your snap and trust the fact that you'll get a shot. If you miss, you have another chance. It's fine. Trust that area, okay? So what you did there was perfect. Let's go for it again. This time, when you slide cancel once, I want you to go to the other side and slide cancel the other side.
Yep.
Go for it. Perfect. Slide cancel the other side. Perfect. Exactly like that. Exactly like that. Give me 1 second. I need to get the door. Give me 1 second, okay? Okay, we are back. I've played the recorder again. So yeah, whenever you're ready, we're gonna have 5 minutes on Babylon and just shoot our weapon. Just see with an AR what we kind of went through, and if you have any specific things we can go through, we'll go through. I just want to see how you shoot your weapon with an AR on like a longer range map and see what we can do. So first of all, really good position out of you. Let's see what happens here. So I'm gonna go across. So I'm one shot. So immediately I play my life. Something I think I do quite well is just play my life. So I'm gonna back away, play my life, go for a different angle. You've definitely got a good angle there. So I'm gonna go for a different area, see what I can do here. And straight away, you see how we flip the gunfight. First gunfight, you have complete control, complete advantage. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to challenge him there. I'm going to give him the respect he deserves and let him have that. You won that specific gunfight, but I didn't die, right? I played my life well. Then immediately we go for a different area and I'm able to kill you. So just about once again, like understanding what went wrong there. So let's stop for 1 second. The first thing you did there, you were predicting me where I was coming from. You played that really well. On this head glitch, you kind of held the angle. You did a good job, right? So I went round. So one thing you could have done is be quicker here. By the time I got to the area, by the time I got to the head glitch, you then jumped up. Like I was here, you then jumped up. But think about it. What's quicker? From where I went, which was all the way down here. I went from all the way down here, all the way to mid, all the way to mid. Like right now, you should have predicted it. If you look at the map, you could see I'm coming through. So jump up top for me.
Yep.
And kill me as I come up. You see the difference? You see the difference? You should be pre-aiming me. You should be ready for me. Instead, I was ready for you. And that's the key difference, that pacing of saying, right, I need to be ready for the gunfight. And for me, it was just about finding the angle. I was trying to find that opening. I was trying to find an area where you weren't ready for me. It could have taken longer. Right. I didn't know, but I was just going to find it. Okay. Now, I want you to stand on this head glitch for me. Really good head glitch in the game. Really strong head glitch. Yeah. And let's see what you can do. Let's see how you can stop me from challenging you. Okay. When you're ready, let's go.
Yep.
So we're both weak. I'm going to back away. I'm going to try a different angle once again. Remember what I said? I'm not going to overcommit in certain gunfights. I get you weak. Okay, so same thing. What did I do? I split the gunfight up, right? First gunfight, I was on top. I made you weak. Then I went for another area. All about the reposition. Let's go again when you're ready. But you're seeing how I'm just doing these concepts that we're teaching in different scenarios. And we went from Skyline to a completely different map. Completely different scenario, but it's the same concept, and that's what I wanted to show you, that they transfer. These aren't even competitive map. This isn't even a competitive map, but it's just a concept of how to win gunfights. So when you're ready, let's go.
Yep.
I get you weak. I'm gonna back away. So once I know you're ready for that gunfight, I'm gonna go for a different area. Again, I see you ready there. You're playing well. I'm gonna reposition. If you want, you can also do the same. But if you're happy there, you can stay there.
Yep.
So I definitely don't want to challenge you from there. I'm like, I'm quite confident from here. I'm going to back away. I'm going to jump to shoulder for information. And then I'm going to take the chow from where I need to. Exact same concept. Same concept. Now think about it. That gunfight, I knew I had the advantage. Why? Because earlier on, you had the exact same gunfight with me, remember? But you were beaming me, so I knew what I could do there. Try and chow me when you're ready.
Yep.
I'm playing in a really cruddy spot. Let's see how you approach this. Let's see what you can do from here. So again, it's just about understanding the scenario and just seeing what can I do? How can I gain the advantage as an AR? How can I gain the position? And how can I just gain that edge? Something we can definitely go through, even with radar on. So I'm on the top pair. I'm on the very top of the map pair.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what you do. So I get you weak. I gave her that position of advantage. Now you're one shot. I can chow you. Nice and easy. Okay, so overcommitted a little bit. Nice and easy. Let's go again from where you are. Let's see if you can chow me.
Yep.
MTC's in the red. It's now or never.
Good play. I'm going to back away. I have no ammo. I'm going to use my pistol to see what we can do here. I make you quite weak. I'm like, I could chow, but he looks like he's ready for me, so I'm gonna go different angle again. I'm all about finding the angles right now. See what I can do. Okay, let's see if I can go around there. So you're gonna go through middle. Ooh, need to get out of there. Not confident in that gunfight. I'm not confident there. Once again, I'm trying to find that opening. Got 20 seconds. So in my head, I want to get that kill before it ends. Go through. Good play from you. So I wasn't able to really break it down there. So you did a better job there of repositioning for sure. Much better job of repositioning there. 20 seconds to see if we can have another gunfight. I'm going to go through. You're quite weak. I'm going to go around. I'm going to chow you because you're weak. And I should get the kill there. Overall, even in that little scenario there, we had 6 gunfights in 5 minutes. Just like, you could tell in every gunfight, the concept was similar, right? Get that positional advantage. Try to find that. We both know that if I'm on a head glitch and I'm not moving, right, I'm confident you can beat me. Whoa, this is messed up. I got 5 kills. The game gave you the best play. Okay. Whoa. What's going on there? This is rigged. Your kill wants to be that good. Your only kill, they're like, yo, give me this guy the best play. He was elite, bro. I'll feel quite offended with that. I might email them. Anyways, not joking. But yeah, like in that scenario, every single gunfight for me was like, okay, find the position. This is my thought process, okay? Gravity's on a head glitch. Find an angle where he's not looking at me. My centering should be good. Once I see him, beam him, shoot him straight. That's it. Same concept, every single position. I feel like, okay, he has the advantage. I'm going to reposition. I don't feel confident in that scenario. I'm going to reposition. Same concept. Exactly the same thing, okay? And then once I'm in an area where I can see you, I'm going to absolutely beam you because my centering will be good. My recoil control will be good. Same concept. So it's just about finding that opening, okay?
For sure.
That's going to be it. That's going to be a coaching session with the boy Gravity. YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Gravity, do you have anything to say to close out the episode?
No, I just appreciate the help. It's definitely things that, when you talk about, I mean, they definitely make sense. And at the end of the day, it's just trying to continually make a muscle memory and just kind of work on those things.
For sure, bro, for sure. Thanks so much. We'll catch up in a second. We'll just end the YouTube video. Do you have anything to say to YouTube? And then we'll catch up.
No, just going to keep trying to do my best, really.
All right, YouTube, show some love to Gravity in the comments. Catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.